Just press the red go live button. And so we should be going live here. Fortunately, YouTube is working again. If it looks like I'm not paying attention to you and not looking straight on, it's because my screen is over here and the camera's over there, and that's the first time I've had it. So anyway, just want to make y'all aware of that as far as what I'm looking at. Okay, I see that we are live. Fortunately, YouTube is working again. If it looks like I'm not paying attention to you and not looking straight on, it's because my screen is okay, that sounds good. And the camera's over there, and that's the first time I've had it. So, all right, YouTube is on, so we are live. Excellent. All right, the order tonight will be Edna Riddick, and then David Lauver, followed by a new person on our show, Belle. So David's going second. We had some changes tonight. Some people are traveling and weren't able to make it. So it's going to be Edna, and then David, and then Belle, and then Karen Bowles, and then Mitch, unless one of these other people shows up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have 5 tonight instead of 8, but that's okay. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started. Edna, you are up first, young lady. What do you think about that? I'm going to unmute you here. And I don't know how much you heard of what I was saying there, Edna. Actually, I'm going to kick us off with our theme song.
Okay, great.
And then I'm going to come back to you. And I'm letting people do 4 songs if they want to. If you're not prepared to do that, then that's fine. All right?
I'll be ready.
All right, but we got enough time to do that, and so we can do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute your microphone, Edna, and I'm going to go ahead and get us kicked off with some music. And we are live on our YouTube page. I checked that out. It is working fantastic. I'm very glad to know that after some trials and travails the last few weeks. All right, let me get adjusted here. All right, this is a song that I debuted on our last show. It is called "Kicking It Old School," and I adapt this song for wherever it is I'm going to be playing. And so I've got a Zoom version of it, which is what I'm going to play here right now. And Edna, can you give me a thumbs up if you're hearing me okay? Can you give me a thumbs? All right, fantastic, fantastic. All right, well, I'm going to kick us off. I'm not going to kick us up. I'm going to kick us off with Kicking It Old School. And then Edna's going to come on with her set. Here we go. And somebody's microphone is on. That's Edna's. All right, you're now muted, Edna. I heard you cough. I hope you're all right. All right, here we go. Well, this COVID-19 world we're in has chewed me up and spit me out again. Time to hop online and get my music on. I'm gonna meet some friends on my favorite page, the Thursday ZoomCoustic Cafe. It's a click away. Y'all should come along, 'cause we're kicking it Zoom. Listening to a few tunes, sweet talking off a laptop, like an Appalachian jukebox, having us a big time songwriter night online, settling into a good mood. Yeah, we're kicking it Zoom. You can watch from anywhere you want. Turn your device into a honky-tonk. Every song you hear is an original. Wear boxer shorts or a comfy robe. The comments in the chat window. Hit like and subscribe. You all know the drill. Yeah, we're kicking it zoom, zoom. Listening to a few tunes. Sweet talking off a laptop. Like an Appalachian jukebox. Having us a big time. Songwriter night online. Settling into a good mood. Yeah, we're kicking it zoom, zoom. We're so glad you're here tonight. I'd love it a lot if you'd give us a like. Tell everyone you know and help the cafe grow. Cause we're kicking it zoom, zoom. Listening to a few tunes. Sweet talking off a laptop. Like an Appalachian jukebox. Having us a big time. Songwriter night online. Settling into a good mood. Yeah, we're kicking it zoom, zoom. Settling into a good mood. Yeah, we're kicking it zoom, zoom. All right. The ZoomCoustic Cafe for June 11th is officially kicked off because we have played the song. And so now, coming up first is Edna Riddick. And so I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to bring her on.
Thank you, Mitch.
I'm sorry, I didn't mute it. We're ready to go, Edna.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank
I know I
you.
started talking and you couldn't hear anything. So, and after Edna, just so that everybody is ready for this, after Edna is going to be David Lauver, followed by Hannah Belle, and then Karen Bowles. All right, Edna, it's all you.
All right. This first song that I'm going to do is about the mother of the guy who hired me to work at McGee Tyson International Guard Base for the training center out there. And once I get through the song, you'll feel like you know this lady, called Trudy. Her son was Lieutenant Colonel Norm Naylor. Trudy is a cutie from California. Those who know her adore her. She can steal your heart away. When you see that sparkle in her eye, you know she's full of love. That ain't no lie. Trudy is a cutie from California. Trudy is a cutie traveling the USA. Never know where you may find her. Grandmother jet set her all the way. With that red hair shining in the sun, you know to keep up with her, you'll have to run. Trudy is a cutie from California. Trudy is a cutie, and there's one last thing to say. Now she brags that she's near 80, and life gets better every day. When she's tired of all that sand and sea, she'll be living in the hills of Tennessee. Trudy is a cutie from California. Trudy is a cutie from California. Okay, this next song, you know, a lot of times you'll have a relationship with somebody, or if you're a good listener, somebody tells you about a relationship they have. And A good friendship can sometimes be very awkward afterwards. And so this is called If We Were Strangers. I stare into space, looking at nothing. The phone rings, and I won't answer. I hide from friends, stay home when I can, only go where no one knows me. Out of sight, out of mind, works well most of the time. But what would I do if I saw you? You know me too well, better than I know myself. And there are feelings I can't hide. If we were strangers, I could look you in the eye. If we were strangers, wouldn't hurt to say goodbye. If we were strangers, you might even hold me if I cried. Wouldn't have this hole in my heart. If we were strangers, afraid to let my heart face the bitter truth. I dream of special moments together. Plans we made are gone. Now it's time to move on and live my life without you. If we were strangers, I could look you in the eye. If we were strangers, wouldn't hurt to say goodbye. If we were strangers, you might even hold me if I cried. Wouldn't have this hole in my heart. If we were strangers, trapped inside my memory, what never will be. Wouldn't have this hole in my heart. If we were strangers. Okay. This COVID thing, so many times we have longer hair than we wanted. We have striped hair. Everything's are a little bit different. So this is my COVID song. Run fast, there's no escape, no matter what pills you take, it's a natural thing. Why not embrace? Mother Nature's doing all she can, intervention. Now that's a plan, maybe Father Time needs a reprimand. Black hair and Botox, no, no, no. Let the natural beauty flow, can't hide the miles traveled on the road of life. Good to have a little pride, don't mean to criticize. Go too extreme, that's an ugly show. Black hair and Botox, no, no, no. The fact of life is coming of age, it happens till our dying days. Wrinkles appear, hair turns gray. Face the truth, mother can't lie. Try to smile, you're paralyzed. Genuine soul, we give your eyes. Black hair and Botox, no, no, no. Let your natural beauty show, can't hide the miles traveled on the road of life. Good to have a little pride, don't mean to criticize. Go extreme, that's an ugly show. Black hair, Botox, no, no, no. Enough is enough, do you know? know what I mean. Better affairs with the door I did go too far. It's an unsightly thing. Not saying it's wrong to show some pride. Obsessed or preoccupied, better beware those detour signs. Back hair and Botox, no. Let your natural beauty show, can't hide the miles traveled on the road of life. Good to have a little pride, don't need to criticize, go extreme, that's an ugly show. Black hair and Botox, no. Black hair and Botox, no. Okay. You're not supposed to admit it, but I did flub up a little bit on that one. But that's all right, I guess. Okay. This, I think, has a very strong spiritual message, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Praise His Holy Name. Never thought I could feel so insecure with despair and fear at my heart's door. My mind feels trapped in the middle of a raging storm. Without my Savior, how could I go on? With the nightmares of worry and sleepless nights, days of doubt, asking why, Lord, why? Looking for some place to escape or run away, but I find peace of mind when I praise His name. Praise His holy name. I'm not alone. His power stays with me. Deep inside my soul. Everlasting love and forgiveness through God's grace. Praise His name. Praise His name. Praise His holy name. May not be easy to believe when faith grows dim, but we can find our way. Trusting Him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise His holy name. Praise His name. Praise His name. Praise His holy name. Thank you, Mitch.
All right, Edna, is that it?
That's it.
You decided on three. Huh?
4.
Did you do four?
I did 4.
That must have been
Well,
like
that's when you're having fun.
this the Evelyn Wood speed singing. Your songs tend to be shorter, though, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, I don't want to bore anybody.
Don't bore us. Get to the chorus, right? All right. Thank you very much, Edna.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
being
Enjoyed
on
it.
with us tonight. All right. I'm gonna mute you and gonna move over here to Mr. David Lauver. David had an unusual request tonight. He's such a nice guy. He requested that I kind of moved him around a little bit because it's your daughter, right? She's got a
Yes,
project
it
or
is.
something.
Yeah, she has a presentation to make for her final. They're doing all of their finals online. And so she didn't necessarily want to have a chorus a Greek
Okay.
chorus accompanying her presentation for her class.
So it
So
wasn't like a negative thing against you. It was just she was just trying to be honest, right?
yeah, yeah, I think so. So I appreciate being able to get this slot here, and I know that her not only her instructor but her fellow classmates who are listening probably will be happy too.
All right, David Lauver, and you're going to do three, right, David?
Yeah, yes. I'm going to
Okay.
start off. Uh, we're well into what should be baseball season, as Edna was talking about there with the different uh, changes that have been made in this COVID year. Uh, Maybe it won't be quite the same, but I always was a baseball fan growing up. I mean, I'm second to none as a ball fan and enjoy football, but I still have a kind of a nostalgic place for baseball. And so this is a baseball imagery song. When the moon pops up like a baseball over diamonds of neighborhood stars, and the sun's hanging round past its curfew, painting twilight for couples and cars. That's when the boys and girls of summer start playing in their prime. They trade little league for grown-up intrigue. It's America's pastime. America's pastime has the feel of dreams come true. Endless summers and all the wonders of love forever new. A porch swing and a miss and a first stolen kiss. The thrill that we still find. Taking a chance on a winning romance. That's America's pastime. The only sport always in season stays hotter than a tight-pinning race. You could be somebody's MVP, or you might never get to first base. Our hearts tend to take funny bounces, and like umpires, love is blind. But just the same, we all play the game. It's America's pastime. America's pastime has the feel of dreams come true. Endless summers and all the wonders of love forever new. A porch swing and a miss and a first stolen kiss. The thrill that we still find. Taking a chance on a winning romance. That's America's pastime. Anyway, that is baseball imagery song, and I'm hoping that we get back to some semblance of the real baseball season. I'm going to do one that I have not actually attempted anywhere before a live audience, so we'll see how this goes. This is one that I started writing some years ago with my friend Jim Stovall, and we kind of put it away and got it out again and finished it up. It's called Black Vinyl Blues. She said, I heard you talking in your sleep last night, calling every woman's name but my own. What do you have to say now? And this better be good, or you can take your last look at your happy home. I said you thought you caught me cheating, but the truth is my fidelity is high. Those girls who raise suspicions are just top 40 compositions, spinning in my head when I close my eyes. Along comes Mary, Peggy Sue, Sweet Caroline, and Michelle. Sherry baby and lots more ladies I recall so well. But so help me, Rhonda, I'm not cheating, and that's final. Those names aren't from some old black book. They come from my black vinyl. I said, since it was you who brought this subject up, now it's your turn to ease my troubled mind. While you're soaking in your tub behind that bathroom door, you're wailing names of men and none of them are mine. She said, you thought you caught me cheating, but the truth is my fidelity is high. The ones who made you jealous are just rock and roll fellas I sing along to now on Spotify. Ah, Jimmy Mack, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Leroy Boy and Bobby McGee. Hey Jude, hey Joe, and Fernando, they're only make-believe. So now Johnny, be good, 'cause those guys are not your rivals. They just exist on phone playlists that come from my black vinyl. Now we're doing fine, 'cause we learned in time the key to love's survival is staying true to who loves you and your tunes born on black vinyl. So anyway, that goes out to everybody who's had a black vinyl favorite and trying to make that transition to 21st century media. Let's see. I'm gonna end with one that wrote about this time of year at a little retreat that I know Edna had been to, and several other members of the Knoxville Songwriters Association some years ago down in, I think this one was at Henry Horton State Park, Edna, organization called API, and had a chance to write with some pro writers, and the guy that I did this one with, along with some other members of the group, Jeff Tweel and I were talking about where we get inspiration for songs. We didn't really have a title assigned or anything. We were looking at what we've been doing over the past weekend, and he said, I went home I went to my wife's home, and I saw a picture of her I'd never seen before. Man, I tell you, back in high school, she was looking good then. I said, well, I've had a similar experience down at my in-laws' house with my wife Susan. So we said, okay, let's do that, and the rest of the folks agreed. So that's what this is about. At your mama's house last night, I saw right there in black and white a picture of a pretty girl before she came into my world, all dressed up in fancy lace, curls that framed an angel's face, and I saw in those smiling eyes that loving look I recognize. And oh, if I'd known you back when time was young, I would have loved you then. I see the things that made me fall in love with you in that old 8x10. And if I could find a way to just go back in time somehow, I would have loved you then as much as I do now. Looking at you now, I see that same sweet girl you used to be. Though we can't have the time we lost, I thank God our paths have crossed. And oh, if I'd known you back when time was young, I would have loved you then. I see the things that made me fall in love with you in that old 8x10. And if I could find a way to just go back in time somehow, I would have loved you then as much as I do now. Yes, if I could find a way to just go back in time somehow, I would have loved you then as much as I do now.
David Lauver, ladies and gentlemen. David,
Thank you.
I think I've heard that one before, but that was just beautiful.
Well, thank you very much.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
you playing that tonight.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing everybody else here. I'm gonna mute up and we'll head on.
Mute up. All right. Very good. Thank you, David. All right. Up next, oh, how can I forget? We have a brand new participant tonight. Hannah Belle, there she is. I'm going to spotlight her because she's better to spotlight her than me. It's a visual thing. She's got like a green on that's working with her tonight. And
Yeah.
so, being how this is your first time with us, Hannah, please take a couple minutes to introduce yourself and where you're from and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to bow out here and let you take the stage. I think you said you're doing 4, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Hannah Belle.
Well, thank you for having me, Mitch and the gang. I appreciate y'all letting this Mississippi girl sit in with you guys tonight. I am Hannah Belle. I am from southern Mississippi, Red Lick, Mississippi. Nobody knows where that is, but I'm a Louisiana transplant, so live in South Louisiana. I've been around for a while, chasing this music dream as an artist and a songwriter, and I love to write songs. That's one of my favorite things to do, and so a lot of my songs are from the heart, things that I've experienced, but some are, from witnessing other people and what they've gone through. But I did grow up in the South, and my parents raised me with strong morals. My dad's a Baptist preacher, and my mom, she's the first lady at the church. And so the first song I'm going to do for you is about my raisins, because I used to ask people, or I used to ask my dad in general, why do people act like that? And he would say, well, Hannah, sometimes they just weren't raised like you. And that kind of stuck with me. So this song's called Raised. I wasn't allowed to stay out past 10 o'clock. My friend said just stay later. I said I better not. 'Cause you don't know my daddy and he don't play around. And I ain't gonna cross that line, 'cause I won't win that showdown. I say yes sir, yes ma'am. I know just who I am. Stand up for what is right. Even if I'm not afraid to say, no, I didn't just grow up. I was raised. thank you. I can hear you clapping. I appreciate you. I tell you, during this time of being off the road and not being able to play live for people, it has made technology a beautiful thing. It really has. I'm going to do a little bit of a sad song for you. As a songwriter, you know, like I said earlier, sometimes you write about things that you've experienced, and sometimes you take it and put it all into a true song. But sometimes you take fiction and you take real life and you mash them together. This song's called Wichita. I've never been to Wichita, but I just like the way that it sounds. And so I wrote a song, took some real life experiences that I've had, and kind of tied them together with this idea. So this one's called Wichita. Take me back to the top of the old Smokies, where we hiked up the trail and could see as far as the eye could see. The cabin out in the dog, yeah, that's where I wanna be. Don't take me back to Wichita, that's where I lost it all. Where the stars shine bright and the sky so big, and all I can think is how what I did can't be undone. Some mistakes you can't outrun. I'll take the blame and I'll take the fall. Don't take me back to Wichita. Take me back to the pontoon out on the lake, with the breeze and the hot sunshine on a summertime July day. The fireworks in the sky, with you and me on the dock, yeah, that's where I wanna be. But don't take me back to Wichita, that's where I lost it all. Where the stars shine bright and the sky so big, and all I can think is how what I did can't be undone. Some mistakes you can't outrun. I'll take the blame and I'll take the fall. Don't take me back to Wichita. No, I can't turn back the hands of time, but if I could, I'd do it right. And I'd go back to that night in Wichita, and I would change it all. Let the stars shine bright and the sky so big, and all I can think is how what I did can't be undone. Some mistakes you can't outrun. I'll take the fall. Yeah, I'll take the blame and I'll take the fall. Don't take me back to Wichita. Don't take me back, don't take me back. Hope y'all enjoyed that one. That was Wichita. So I am the baby of the family, and I've got an older brother, older sister, my sister who I write a lot of songs with, and also talk out a lot of situations. And as the baby of the family, I was pretty used to getting my way. And I was talking with my sister one time when I didn't get my way, and she was like, "Well, Hannah, you can't have your cake and eat it too." And I said, what else are you supposed to do with cake? Just look at it? I mean, I can't just sit there and look at cake. I love cake. And I just kind of had to decide that sometimes things aren't going to go my way, and that's just life. But I wrote a funny little tune about it, I guess this is my way of pouting. This is called That's Just Life. I knew this day was coming. It hit me so hard that I couldn't see. So I came to the conclusion that life's not what it's all cracked up to be. I heard life gives you lemons, so you make lemonade. But I still have a question. How come it don't work out my way? Why can't I have my cake and eat it too? 'Cause last time that I checked, it's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I try to understand why, but that's just life. This next line I got from Forrest Gump, one of my favorite movies ever. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But these days, a box of chocolates comes with. So why can't I have my cake and eat it too? 'Cause last time that I checked, it's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I try to understand why, but that's just life. Oh, that's just life, yeah, that's just life. Oh, I wish it were that easy, that I'd only be pleasing me. If I could have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, even if I thought, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And I try to understand why. Yeah, I try to understand why. But that's just life. Yeah, that's just life. That's just life. I always like to sing that song. It's just a fun little song, and it's a good time. So I think I've got time for one more, and then I'll pass it off to the next person. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Mitch, for having me tonight. Letting a Louisiana, well, a Lissippian, I'll call myself, a Lissippian join in on the Tennessee crew. Thanks for that. This next song is a heartbreak song, and it's called Memories of You. Seems like just yesterday you were mine and everything was easily. Things are right for you and me. And now you're gone and I don't understand. We don't talk, we're not even friends. So I pretend it doesn't hurt so bad. And I remember all the things we had, memories of you, and all the things I hold on to, memories of you. What else am I supposed to do to get over you? Oh, 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 yeah. He's been there from the start. I ran to him when you broke my heart. I don't know what else to do. He's so great, but I still. I can put behind those memories of you and all the things I hold on to. Memories of you. What else am I supposed to do to get over you? Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, maybe one day I'll look back and smile or maybe even laugh. But right now the pain's so real. That's why I have to deal with those memories of you and all the things I hold on to. Memories of you. What else am I supposed to do with those memories of you and all the things I hold on to? Memories of you. What else am I supposed to do? Oh, oh, yeah. Oh,
Hannah Belle, ladies and
Hey.
gentlemen, with the 4-pack tonight.
Woo!
Woo woo! Hey, come back anytime.
Oh, I had a blast. I would love to come back. This is so much
Well,
fun.
I think I got your information, and you had given me some other dates, so
Yes.
you can be certified that that's going to happen. Okay? We get
That
we get
sounds
the
great.
Yelp. We have a different kind of Yelp review here. We give a Yelp when it's good. So yep,
All right.
Hannah's coming back. Now
Thanks.
is Belle your last name?
No, it's not. It's my first name, not a legal first name, but I've been called Hannah Belle since I was about 2 years old, so it's stuck.
So you have a different middle name.
Yes, I do, and a last name. Imagine that.
The only reason I ask is that my oldest granddaughter, her name is Hannah Rose, but it's
That's
all one word for her first name.
yeah.
And no,
Well,
it's Hanna Rose, and then she has a middle name and a last name. So
oh, that's pretty. Well, my parents named me, like I said, Hannah, and then I always wore my little fancy dresses growing up in Mississippi, and so they would say, "Isn't she just a little Southern belle?" And so
okay.
it stuck.
Well, it's definitely a great female artist name.
Well, thank you. Thank you
Now,
very much.
now, do you have CDs and downloads and all that?
I sure do. I have a website and I can link it in the chat. It's Hannah-Bell.
All right. Well, when you're,
But I also have everything that's digital. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, all those places, Amazon,
okay.
all those places.
Well, if
And of
you
course,
if you want to, uh, hop on over to the YouTube page where we're broadcasting to, and put it in there because that's where more people are going to see it.
okay, I can
And,
link everything there.
And thank you so much.
Thank you, Mitch. It was a lot of fun.
All right, I'm glad that you were able to make it.
Yes,
All
me
right,
too.
thank you. All right, we're going to move on here. We've got Karen Bowles coming up next, so we just don't know what to expect because Karen's next. But in order to give her enough time to get ready for whatever it is that she's going to do next, let me get it on me here. Before we do that, I'm going to do something that we haven't done here before because we've got some people missing and we got some time. I'm going to do a little commercial because on Saturday, June 20th, in Knoxville here in the community of Powell, I have organized, I'm going to be participating in a songwriter event. It's called the Summer Songwriter Showcase. It's being held at the Depot Print House in Powell. And instead of me talking about it right here and wondering if I'm going to forget something about it, I've actually put together a promo video for it. I just finished it yesterday, so y'all get to be the first ones to see it. What do you think about that? And Karen, who's singing next, Karen Bowles, she's going to be performing at it, as well as several other people from Knoxville that you're going to recognize when you see the names and I play the video. So I'm going to try and do this semi-seamlessly. So I'm going to go to share screen. And let's see if I can, there it is. And you should be able to hear it once I get it going. And Karen, if you wouldn't mind turning your camera on, and once I start playing this, if you would give a thumbs up that you're hearing it okay, I would appreciate it, Karen Bowles. Unless you're going through a costume change or something like that. Or any other kind of change, for that matter. All right, I'm going to start this. This is the promo video for the event. My name is Mitch Townley. I'm here on location at the wonderful Depot Print House in Powell, Tennessee. And I'm here with Mark Gillerin, who is the owner and operator of the Depot Print House. And he has a very special community event, right? Coming up on Saturday, June the 20th. Tell us about that, Mark.
Absolutely. June 20th is a Saturday from 3 o'clock to 8 p.m. We're going to host the Summer Songwriter Showcase. We'll have 6 local musicians come and perform their original music. We'll have a food truck on site. Cruising Cuisine will be here serving dinner. Free event. Bring your family, bring a lawn chair. There's free parking available just down the street at Powell Church or Powell Library.
Now, I know that this showcase also goes to be like an infomercial for a ministry, a local ministry here, Child Evangelism Fellowship of Knoxville. And we have the director here, Craig Meredith. Craig, can you tell us something about the ministry?
Absolutely. CEF is an international evangelical ministry to children. We've been in Knoxville since 1968.
Fantastic.
And our primary program is after-school good news clubs.
Okay.
Bibles lessons,
Yeah.
song games to kids.
Well-
We're in 3 counties in the area and have had an opportunity to minister to a couple hundred kids last year.
That's
and
fantastic.
we're excited to partner with Mark and the Depot Print House.
Well, I'm glad that we're all together here too. And you know what? We're going to do something special the day of the event. We've got a giveaway, special giveaway, never seen before anywhere. These are social distancing yardsticks to remind us of just how far, back it up guys, how far 6 feet is. And the first 50 families that come, they're going to get one of these if they want it. Just come by the CEF table. And as a matter of fact, I wrote a special parody jingle about the distance yardstick. And I think in the studio, yeah, we're going to roll that right now.
There's no need to guess when you have the distance. Always know how far, wherever you are. Have some peace of mind and get yourself the distance. It's the pandemic product you've been
You couldn't hear a thing I was saying there.
I
Uh,
don't hear a thing.
I'm sorry about that. Well, anyway, Josh did a great job. Josh Cottrell, who sang that at the end there, he's been on the cafe. He's a great friend and songwriter friend. And anyway, he can't make it that day, but a bunch of other folks that you saw there are going to be there. So I hope all of you that can come out will come out and support the Ministry of Child Evangelism Fellowship and just have a good time with Mark Gilleran at his wonderful store and outside concert. It's going to be fantastic. All right, enough of that. Now, y'all prepare yourself right now. I'm about to spotlight Karen, and if there's children in the room, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if there's a warning or not that comes with this, but here comes Karen Bowles right here. Oh my word! Is that a vacuum cleaner?
No, but you're close.
Because if it's a vacuum cleaner, it really sucks.
Yes,
You
it
know.
does do that.
Now, what is it? Is that a spray or something?
Oh yeah, this is my Airwick 4-in-1 Vanilla Passion.
Passion.
Ooh.
Because when we think vanilla, we always think passion.
Oh, most assuredly.
That's surely.
And this song I'm gonna do is full of passion. You're gonna
Okay,
love it.
well, are you going to leave your gloves on while you play it? Because that might be interesting.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, Mitch.
All right, I like your rapper hat there. That's
Oh,
really.
you like that?
I do. That's nice.
Another one of my tools. Always comes in handy.
Are plungers passionate too, or what's up with that?
Yes, they're passionate about their work. They only do what they have tunnel vision. They're
all
single
about
focused.
they're all about getting people unstuck. So that's good.
That's
All
for
right.
sure.
Now, I think that was enough of that. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and play a song now, Karen.
All
Are
right.
you doing 3 or 4?
I'll do 4.
Okay, here you go. Karen Bowles, whether you're ready or not, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. It's so good to be back again. Tonight, I'm actually nervous. This song that I'm about to do started years ago. I worked for the Louisa Mandrell Theater, and I was in video. And she had 2 big screens on the wall, up on the wall in the auditorium. And since I ran the cameras, I would zoom in on people and put silly captions on them. It helped sell videos. So anyway, I had a caption that was just everybody's favorite, and I thought about this for about 20 years, and I pulled the idea out the other day and got stuck. So I sent a copy to David Lauver. He's just so clever with words. So anyway, we finished it today. So that's why I'm so nervous. We finished it today, and I hope I do a good job. And are y'all ready? Here we go. Ivy League graduate, summa cum laude, the son of social lights, born with silver spoons and gold heirlooms. He craved a different life. He grew tired of the drama, and he shamed his mama when his career took a strange detour. He left his office of law, his awards on the wall, to become an entrepreneur. He has a business plan with a clever name. He's never looking back, he'll never be the same. Here we go. Uncle Stinky Septic Service, priced real high because he's worth it. He's your go-to when you're hurting. Uncle Stinky Septic Service, one man's foul emergency is Uncle Stinky's specialty. He brings relief when you get nervous. Uncle Stinky Septic Service. You'll see the prized possession of his new profession, trucking on down the road with his head held high as he drives by to dump another load. Well, his heart starts thumping when your tank needs pumping. He makes waste when you smell a stench. A little waste on his boots in his covered suit have made him filthy rich. He has a business plan with a clever name. He's never looking back, he'll never be the same. Uncle Stinky's septic service priced real high because he's worth it. He's your go-to when you're hurt. Uncle Stinky's septic service, one man's foul emergency is Uncle Stinky's specialty. He brings relief when you get nervous. Uncle Stinky's septic service. You may think his job is just a nasty mess, but to him, it has a sweet smell of success. Your worst is his best. Uncle Stinky's septic service rides real high because he's worth it. He's your go-to when you're hurt. Uncle Stinky's septic service, one man's foul emergency is Uncle Stinky's specialty. He brings relief when you get nervous. Uncle Stinky's septic service. He brings relief when you get nervous. Uncle Stinky's septic service. And I was in a jam this week, and I went to Logos, etc. They are located at 10523 Kingston Pike near Christmas Lumber. And I spoke with Angela, and she fixed me a hat right up. Is that not a beauty, guys? Woohoo! Uncle Stinky's septic service. Hot dog. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That one was a long time coming. Pun intended. All right. I'm going to move on. Now, most of my songwriter friends, we met at the Smoky Mountain Songwriters Festival. And it was founded and established and promoted and put together by Cindy Montgomery Reeves. And we love her. She passed away last year. We miss her. But thanks to her and her festival, I got to meet Mitch and David and Edna, a lot of folks that you're going to see tonight. And we've bonded as friends and co-writers and just utter foolishness, as you can tell. But anyway, this song is about the Smoky Mountain Songwriters Festival. Sandy beaches with open umbrellas as far as the eye can see. Yeti coolers with icy Coca-Colas to drink in the salty breeze. I heard the beat of distant drumming. I came to Gatlinburg to do some four-string strumming. Goodbye flip-flops, hello Rocky Top, no beach bumming for me. The Smoky Mountain Songwriters Festival is underway. Yeah. Like a song at a key, I'm gonna make a needed change. Gotta get me some boots. I love the old western style. Gotta get me some boots. I want kangaroo or crocodile. I Guitars ringing like angels singing, Lord, I'll never get enough. Gone are the days of beach towels and visors. I'll tip my new Stetson to my newfound horizon, singing my songs. Hope you sing along. I'm gonna try my luck. The Smoky Mountain Songwriters Festival is underway. Oh yeah, like a song out of key, I'm gonna make a needed change. Gotta get me some boots. I love the old western style. Gotta get me some boots. Kangaroo or crocodile, neon stitch snub nose with tips, a bronc busting buckaroo. I wanna be a hit rider too. Gotta get me some boots. Neon stitch snub nose with tips, a bronc busting buckaroo. I wanna be a hit rider too. I'm dreaming being a hit rider too. I wanna be a hit rider too. Gotta get me some boots. Wait for it. Whoa. There it is. Well, I'm a little rusty on that one. Sometimes work just seems like work. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And this song is about how work is productive. And that's actually what work is. Work is being productive. We lose sight of that because it just feels like work. But work is actually productive. So anyway, I've got a little song about that. I think I need to take this guy off. We're going to find out. Nope. Better leave him on. The sun peeps through the morning clouds and I'm rolling, flying out the door with my keys in my hands, up and gone. A quick little stop at the coffee shop gets me fueled up and on my way. Day after day I see my dreams slowly taking place. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy, yeah. Some money in the bank, a house by the lake or the sea. I started with nothing. I'll end up with something before I leave. Happy, I just want to be happy. Truck moving freight on the interstate, boy, they're hauling. Traffic standing still, but my radio moves me along. I'm singing as I go. There's one thing I know, I'll be working till the day is through. I'll be in a hurry as I drive myself back to you. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy, yeah. Some money in the bank, a house by the lake or the sea. I started with nothing. I'll end up with something before I leave. one was titled I Just Want to Be Happy, just in case you didn't catch it. All right. My last one is a gospel tune. I'll take off my fun hat. Let me do a little tune here. Come on now. I just washed my hands and can't do a thing with them. Oh, here we go. This one's titled Every Hour Breathe Hope. I wrote this one a month or so ago. Things were getting bad. Things were getting weird in America. So I thought, the best thing you do is encourage yourself and encourage others. That's what we need. So this is what this song is about. Every hour, breathe hope. I don't need to see daylight or hear the sparrows sing to know a better day's coming. It isn't out of reach. Now listen up, children. Keep your childlike faith. Turn your hearts toward heaven. Dwell in His resting place. Every hour breathe hope. Every breath is a new beginning. While there's life in my bones, I'm holding to the rock while the world is spinning. Answers lie in God's hands. This too shall pass. Like the believers of old, it is well with my soul. Every hour breathe hope. There will always be shadows. That's what the good book says. You may curse all the darkness or say a prayer instead. Fear not, I am with you. Come to me and rest. He said, I will offer still waters. Green pastures lie ahead. Every hour breathe hope. Every breath is a new beginning. While there's life in my bones, I'm holding to the rock while the world is spinning. Answers lie in God's hands. This too shall pass. Like the believers of old, it is well with my soul. Every hour breathe hope. Every hour breathe hope. Every breath a new beginning. While there's life in my bones, I'm holding to the rock while the world is spinning. Answers lie in God's hands. This too shall pass. Like the believers of old, it is well with my soul. Every hour breathe hope. Like the believers of old, it is well with my soul. Every hour breathe hope. Like the believers of old, it is well with my soul. Every hour breathe hope. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, ZoomCoustic Cafe. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. I certainly appreciate it. And I don't know where Mitch is, but I'll go
I'm
ahead
right
and
here.
tell- Hey, I'm on Facebook, Karen Bowles, Bowles. I'm on YouTube, Karen Bowles-Songwriter. Find me there and subscribe. I'd love it. Also, Knoxville Songwriters Association. I'm a member there. We meet on Tuesdays, but not right now, but we will soon.
we're on Facebook, Knoxville Songwriters Association. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful night, and thank you for joining in.
Well, I'm sorry I was a little tardy to get back there, but I was just busy. Your song, I just had to get me some boots, okay?
Oh, did you get you some boots? You know, I just did props for one song tonight, but I appreciate that, Mitch.
They were in the closet in the other room, so I had to do a little thing to get over to do my escape, routine.
I see.
So, but thanks, Karen.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here again tonight.
I appreciate you so much.
And we'll be talking to you between now and next Saturday is the big show.
Woohoo! Sounds good.
The big show. So thanks for being
Absolutely.
here. All right, it's my turn. I'm wrapping it up today. We're going to finish a little early tonight because we did have a couple people who couldn't make it. But that's all right. We don't mind playing extra songs, right? We don't mind playing extra songs. That's what we get paid for. It's playing those extra songs. And so my first song tonight, well, actually my second because I kicked this off tonight. This is a kind of a tongue-in-cheek song. And I don't know if it's, where'd my capo go? Oh, there it is. It's on top of my guitar. Goodness. Can't find my capo unless it's in the right place. But this is it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek song. It's called Last Baptist Church. And I don't know if y'all have ever been in a place called Last Baptist Church. They're really hard to find. I did a Google search on it a few years ago, and I found some churches called Last Chance Church, but not Last Baptist Church. And, it seems like everybody wants to be first. First Baptist, First Presbyterian, First United Methodist. But nobody wants to be last, when it's just contrary to what Jesus taught. He said, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. It's not about how big the building is. It's about what's going on in the building. And so this is a song that kind of speaks to that, called Last Baptist Church. Most small towns have a church street, white steeples side by side. The big cities seem to order up their churches supersized. The backwoods have some screamers, handling snakes and preaching fire. But the down-home church that I go to has all that I desire. Welcome to Last Baptist Church. What you see is what you get. A handshake and a big hello. Phone calls and fellowship. A covered dish and sweet tea. Hey, we're praying for you. We'll learn your name. We're so glad you came. Saved a spot for you on the front pew. I see you there. We're not first in attendance, programs or offerings. We don't have a trendy assistant pastor for anything, but we share all we got because it's more than we deserve. So come back tonight for some testifying, giving praise, chapter and verse. Here we go. Welcome to Last Baptist Church. What you see is what you get. A handshake and a big hello. Phone calls and fellowship. A covered dish and sweet tea. Hey, we're praying for you. We'll learn your name. We're so glad you came. Saved a spot for you on the front pew. We might not have a high-tech big screen service you can watch online, but we do a lot of what Jesus taught. Mark 9:35, King James only. Welcome to Last Baptist Church. What you see is what you get. A handshake and a big hello. Phone calls and fellowship. A covered dish and sweet tea. Hey, we're praying for you. We'll learn your name. We're so glad you came. Saved a spot for you in the front pew. Well, when Jesus said, the last shall be first, he probably had in mind the last Baptist church. We might be small, but in his eyes, we're just the right size. Y'all come down, Last Baptist Church. All right. I always love playing that one. Well, this next song, I don't want you to think that I'm calendar challenged when I sing this next song, because it actually talks about New Year's at the beginning of it. It just, I know it's November, so don't worry about me. I know it's November right now, so don't be worried about me. But this song is called 58. Let me get a sip here. And 58 is not the year I was born, by the way, if you were thinking. That's what this song's about. It's about turning 58. And so I wrote this the year I was getting ready to turn 58, which I will not say how many years ago that was, but it was a couple. It needs to be on 4. Karen Bowles, where are the capo, please? Just watch the Times Square big ball drop. Another New Year's Eve without Dick Clark. And when they all started singing Auld Lang Syne, it marked the end to the latest 365. Now if I was the resolution kind, I'd resolve to try and bottle up time. Start eating salad to help with my HDL, so I can keep wearing my favorite belt. Need to lose a lot more than a little weight, 'cause this is the year I turned 58. My wife found a gray hair on my rooftop. I said, at least it's the only one that I've got. Next month, my granddaughter's turning 4, and I'll be blessed if my mother gets one more. Don't want to miss a minute, don't want to be late, 'cause this is the year I turned 58. When I get to it, load my cake up with every candle that I've earned. Just having the chance to blow 'em out means I have more than I deserve. Then for 4 short months I'll be just as old as the one I promised to have and to hold. Who even gets me to the mall some Saturdays? 'Cause there's free senior drinks at Chick-fil-A. Still needing God's grace to cover my mistakes. This is the year I turned 58. When I get to it, load my cake up with every candle that I've earned. Just having the chance to blow 'em out means I have more than I deserve. Gonna take this year one breath at a time. Enjoy all the sand in my hourglass life. Mom says I'm looking more and more like Dad. Did at 57, the last year that he had. Oh, there's another part. I wrote this song a couple years ago. When I play it, I don't feel so old. Actually, it was only 3 years ago, so it's not all that bad. And I'll tell you a little story about getting older and living in my house. Is that most people think I'm a lot younger than what I am, or they at least tell me that I act like a child. So I guess that's a compliment. But they always think I'm a lot younger than I am, and so back in the middle of March, I started growing a beard for the first time. That's what you see right here. This is my Corona protest beard. And my wife was especially happy about me growing a beard, not because it felt so good on her face, but because you see this stuff in the front, the stuff that's looking a little whitish. I don't have any of that on the top of my head. Now, I have hair that's turning loose, but I don't have hair that's turning gray or white. So when she saw that, she was like, yes, join the club. And, but whatever. So, I have got a surprise. A surprise especially for Karen Bowles. Now, you may have noticed that Karen plays that half-size guitar. She likes to call it a ukulele, but I know it's just a half-size guitar. It was on sale because it only has 4 strings. But I want y'all to look. Karen, look. Look what I got. This is not a ukulele, but it has nylon strings. And so it sounds like a ukulele. At least I hope it will when I play it here. Because I only bought this a couple of days ago. It was on special order at Carm, the thrift store. And Karen and I have written several songs, but when you write with Karen, you just got to know there's a good chance it's going to come out sounding like it's supposed to be played on a ukulele. And so I figured if I'm going to play this song again, I need to play it on something that sounds like that. So here's my prop for tonight. All right, there's my nautical hat. That belonged to my dad, who passed away a year and a half ago. And there we go, Karen. What do you think? I know you're rolling over laughing right now. I can hear you. I hear the rumble. You only live a couple miles away from me. I know what's happening over there. All right, well, this is a song that we wrote called the Hawaiian Breakup Song. And I just bunched my strings up together. Don't you hate it when your strings get bunched up? And I'm going to try and play this for the first time on my guitar. This guitar, I play a Epiphone Jumbo. And so that guitar is named Jumbo. And this one I've named Junior. And also because it's a J. Reynolds guitar, so that's Junior. So I just thought of that a few minutes ago, but I hope it works. All right, here we go. This is the Hawaiian Breakup Song. If your relationship is on the fritz, it's gonna drift. You say it can't be fixed. You've turned to Taylor Swift for some breakup tips. Oh, but her playlist don't have a hit for this. If you don't want a lot of crying, try breaking up in Hawaiian. Hearing the news from a ukulele or something that sounds like it makes the truth seem strangely happy. You'll be doing the hula over, moving on by the time everybody's singing along to this happy Hawaiian breakup song. The Waikiki kind of melody sets your mind at ease, just like an island breeze. You can't be mad or mean, no, when the only thing you're thinking about is a tiki bar beach. There's a Mai Tai for chasing the goodbye in. When you break up in Hawaiian, hearing the news from a ukulele makes the truth seem strangely happy. You'll be doing the hula over, moving on, by the time everybody's singing along to this happy Hawaiian breakup song. Aloha, I need some space. Aloha, I wanted you to know, aloha, it's not you, it's me. Hearing the news from a ukulele makes the truth seem strangely happy. You'll be doing the hula over, moving on, by the time everybody singing along to this happy Hawaiian breakup song. Yeah, this happy Hawaiian breakup song. Now, y'all don't go breaking up just because you heard this song. Breaking up's hard to do, even if it's in Hawaiian. Let me put that over there. I know I'm gonna get comments from Karen after this, so she's gonna be blowing up my phone. I've got one more song to do. I'll wear that hat for it. I'm gonna wrap up the cafe tonight with this song, and this is a very special song to me. This is a song that had something happen to it in terms of airplay and awards that I never thought anything like this would happen to me. But anyway, this song is called This Side of Sunday, and I wrote this with Scott Parker, who's my partner in crime in some of the parody videos that I do, and he's also going to be playing on June 20th at the event at the Depot Print House. And we wrote this song, and it got recorded by a Christian country artist by the name of Brent Harrison. And it went on to be the #1 song on the Christian Country Countdown for 8 consecutive weeks back in the spring of 2018, so a couple years ago. And then last year, just over a year ago, on April 4th, the day before my birthday, April 4th, 2019, it won the award for Inspirational Country Song of the Year by the Inspirational Country Music Association. And if that wasn't good enough, that ceremony was held at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. So we got to be there, and Brent won the award, and he did one of the nicest things everybody's ever done for me. And for Scott, he made a copy. He didn't make a copy. He had a second one made, and he gave it to us that we share, and I keep most of the time because Scott has young children, and, well, you know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this for you. I haven't played it in a while, but I thought it'd be good for tonight. And thank you so much for being here on the cafe tonight. And when I get finished with this song, I'd like for all the songwriters to unmute their mic and their camera if you're still with us. And let's say goodbye together. Here we go. This Side of Sunday. Preacher says I clean up pretty good. Got a new shirt and it's shaved on me. You living how you should. Sermon is a jump start for my soul. Every dusty hymn gets me feeling I am not alone. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again. and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change, trying to get verses off the page this side of Sunday. Sometimes I use my words as kerosene. I get road rage instead of giving praise when a truck just misses me, or forget it's just a fine line that divides me and the guy on the interstate holding up a cardboard sign this side of Sunday. After the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. And here comes the next chance to show a man can change, trying to get the verses off the page this side of Sunday. It's a tug of war between my want to and what I've got a history of. Some old habits ain't easy to give up. This side of Sunday, after the last amen, when my stained glass starts to crack again and the world comes crashing in, here comes the next chance to show a man can change, trying to get the verses off the page, just trying to get the verses off the page this side of Sunday, this side of Sunday. This side of Sunday. Well, everybody hop on who's left here. I see we got 3 of us here. I see Karen and I see Hannah. I see David's back. And I do appreciate y'all being here. I know Edna had to pop off there. But it's been a pleasure to be with y'all. I'm going to get Hannah's unmuted there. And thank you for being here on the cafe. And I hope all of you who have been listening or watching tonight on YouTube, that it was enjoyable for you, and if it was or if it wasn't, if you'd leave some comments there for the performers, for the songwriters, and let them know how much you appreciated their songs. We always like getting feedback like that, and we appreciate you being here. And this the recording of this will be archived on our YouTube page just almost right after I quit it here. And so you can point and direct your friends to it, and they can watch the replay on it. All right, anybody got something to say? Because let me hear it.
Good songs, everybody.
Yes, always so good to hear everybody in their songs. You know, if we don't sing them, they're not going to get heard, usually, unless, we're just one of those really, 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 really select people. I feel just blessed that song did so well and so many people heard it. And but anyway, thanks for being here. Hannah, especially.
Yes, thank y'all.
All right. What did you say? Lusissippi or what was it?
Lecipian.
Lecipian. That sounds like Louisiana tea or something. Lecipian.
Right.
I'm going to do some Lecipian right now. I don't know what I'm going to be sipping, but I'm going to be sipping something.
That'll be a song coming soon, okay?
Well, it takes all that MISSISSIPP out of it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. We'll see y'all. Good night, and thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good evening and have a good weekend.
Thanks a lot. Same to you here.
All
Thanks.
right.
Bye.